Here with Concordia head women's soccer coach Nick Smith after a 1-1 draw with Midland and a game where, as you're saying right before we started recording, kind of two different halves where you felt like maybe you had the better of play in the first half and flipped a little bit in the second half. But what do you make of a good competitive game between two teams that I think both feel like they can be towards the top of the GPAC?
Yeah, it was a really competitive contest for us tonight. Probably a team that has pushed us more than anyone else over the course of the year, outside of maybe Benedictine. But we started really well. We got the ball down in that first half. We were connecting passes. We were really able to break them down consistently in our moments of possession. Created some good opportunities and ended up getting a goal from Grace tonight, which is huge for us. And so we're feeling really good at halftime. And in the second half, we just saw that Midland turned up their intensity a little bit in terms of the press. And so they weren't giving us any time now building from the back, and for 15-20 minutes in that second half, we just struggled to adjust to it. Once we settled ourselves and reestablished a little bit of what our flow was, I felt the second half of that second half was even and could have gone either way. But it ends 1-1, and so Midland and us are currently sitting at the top of the standings right now for GPAC. But overall, it's a good performance against a good team and a good opponent.
Yeah, I guess we talk about Grace a fair amount, but she had a busy night scoring a goal, and then you had to chase around their number 17, who's a really athletic player too. But how did you feel like maybe you did kind of limiting some of her chances in their team overall?
I think really good. I think they only created one really clear opportunity to score a goal, and they happened to score on it. And it was 2 minutes into the second half, and that really sets the tone. And I think that was largely why we struggled for 15-20 minutes to get ourselves to calm down. But Grace's performance tonight was immense. So she did everything that you would expect a fifth-year senior captain to do. She got the goal in a tough game off the corner kick, and she was consistently in that back pocket of number 17 for Midland, and really did a great job in limiting her with no clear opportunities to score a goal tonight.
What is kind of the message of or what did maybe you feel like your team learns from a game like this, a team receiving votes nationally, Midland, and you feel like you're right there with them?
Yeah, the biggest challenge for us is a full 90. And if we play a full 90 tonight, I'm really confident that we get the result. But we can take solace in the fact that this is a team that is receiving national attention, and we hung right there with them tonight. And at times we're definitely better than them. They asked some questions of us tonight. But in terms of moving forward and looking at the rest of the competition in GPAC, I think we have to be really confident with where we stand right now. And I think if we can play our game for 90 minutes, I'm going to back this team to do well in conference against any opponent.